But inside here I've got my snug pack bivvy bag. Underneath that I've got my German army ground sheet. Just warm my hands up. My body's nice and warm, my hands are cold, but I don't want a big raging fire anyway, do I really? Yeah. So before I put anything else into it, I'm going to have a look and see, and just looking inside of it, it looks really good. Hi everybody, and welcome back to Lundy's Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. And I found myself a little bit of a little bunker in the middle of the woods. It's a little bit minging inside like, but I'm sure once I put some gloves on, do a little bit of work, get it tidied up a bit, get it flattened out, it'll be happy days to set up put me tarp on the ground, and then put me hoop bivvy on there as well. It's long enough, there's plenty of room to get around the sides as well. I'm 100% positive that it's waterproof because it's bone dry in here, and we've had some really bad weather. There's a couple of little dodgy little looking bits of hairy stuff down the bottom there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bucket I found, put some gloves on, and I'm going to clear the area, and then I'm going to get my chair out and just sit for a bit and see what happens. It's a bit of a sneaky peeky with this one because it's like private land. You're not really supposed to camp on it like so, but I've been dying to camp in this for ages, so I thought tonight's the night. And if I get moved on, I can just head up to my other woods, which are where I've got permission, which isn't too far. So anyway, enough waffling. Welcome to the video everybody. I hope you enjoy it. Something different. Alright, see you in a bit. Right, well, there you go. I've flattened out the ground. I've just pushed all the leaves to one side because when I'm finished here, I'll put them all back across this so it looks like I haven't been. But as you can see, at the end there's a little tunnel. There's a grill there as well, so that'll stop anything coming through. Now, how I've noticed there is a hole here, and there's another couple of little tiny holes, but I'll be in a bivvy bag in any way. If it rains, I can't see much rain coming through, to be quite honest. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you for a little look around the outside, and then we'll come back. Obviously I've got a little bit of a drop here, so I've got a little hidey place just to put my berg in for now. Hopefully there isn't any rats around tonight, but we'll soon find out. But as you come out, you can see I'm just in the middle of a woodland. My secondary spot is right over that side, about 200-300 metres, so if I get the chase from here, I'll move to that location. Quick escape if I need to, straight out the side into an open field and then away. So just in case anything untoward happens tonight, can't see it happening. Like, I've never camped in this part of the woods for a very long time, like a lot of years. The security and everything, so I have to be a little bit careful. I've had a good look around all the trees and I can't see any cameras anywhere. There used to be cameras around, but they're gone now. I've camped down in that spot down there years and years ago. I think it might have been before my YouTube days. It was a fantastic little spot, like, but there's been a lot of trees falling. I've brought me bush box, whereas just in case it's dead quiet, and I can have a little fire. But as you can see, there's loads of little sticks lying around, so I don't have to do much work. What I could do if I wanted to, I could cover that area up altogether, but it'll give us a little bit of advantage. Look out, see if anything's coming from this direction. There is a public well, it's not a public footpath, but people do walk along here. So I'm right on the edge of being captured in here by dog walkers and things. So time now, it's got to be around about 4:30. It's 4:45. So got about another hour and a half before anybody, well, before it starts getting dark, sorry. So yeah, I've got a couple of options I can do. There's bits of cushion and everything, so I could always hide them up against there to block out the light a little bit, just so I'm not giving the game away. But if we have a little walk over here, alright, you can see it's a lovely place. Some cracking little spots in here, like. So now I know that the cameras are gone, might be using this as a secondary campsite, but that's where I'm camping there. As you can see, and here planes are going over. But yeah, happy days, like, happy days indeed. There's loads of little areas, loads of great areas, loads of big trees as well. I've got one of my torches around my neck so I can see what I'm doing when I'm in there when it starts getting a little bit dark. I brought extra lighting as well because I knew I was going to be in a confined space. So I've got some red lights with us, so I'm not constantly sitting in bright white light. But as you can see, there's loads of twigs and everything around here. So all I've got to do is come out with that bucket, fill it up, and then I've got all my little bits of firewood and just take loads of little piles of firewood back into the shelter, and then obviously check which way the wind's going, and then I can clear a little spot down there where my burgan is, so it's not inside the shelter and I don't get smoked out, and I can make a little fire area there. There's a couple of bits of big slates and things, so yeah, happy days. Obviously people used to dump their rubbish and everything in here, like, as you can see, which is a shame. But yeah, right, I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to be okay here. So I think I'm going to get myself set up. I'll do that and I'll bring us back and I'll show me set up for the night. And then I might get a little bit of soil and fill in a couple of holes on the tops of the shelter. But there it is. Home for tonight. Cracking, isn't it? Ideal. I'm thinking about moving them leaves though. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Happy days. Right, well, that's me all set up. So there's my burgan. All my water, food and alcohol and everything is in the pouches, so easy access. Everything else I need in the main compartment, like a jacket and everything for later on. Up at the front I brought this little net scarf. So what I've done is I've put it up at the front just to block off a little bit. It's not going to do much, like, but it'll hide a little bit, and anyway, in case anybody comes walking, they'll probably spot it straight away, and anyway, all the lights on. But inside here I've got my snug pack bivvy bag. Underneath that I've got me German army ground sheet. It's like an elephant ground sheet. It's absolutely great. I've had it for years and it's been through the mill. Down here I've got a little bag of electrics. I've got my chair with my firebox stove on it, and I've got my chest rig on top of me Snug Pack Stratosphere bivvy. Inside of here, obviously I've got it thingy right the way up. So let's have a look and see if I can find the zip. I'm doing this all one-handed. I'm going to leave it open like that actually, so it lets it get some air in. I need to do the bottom zip. So inside of here I've got a Thermarest mat on the bottom there just to protect me main mat a little bit. Under there I've got the Nemo Tensor regular mummy one with the Flextail Gear light pillow. And tonight, because it was cold last week, I've brought out my Snug Pack Special Forces sleeping bag. It's the winter one. It's thick as out. So yeah, snug pack gear. Absolutely brilliant. That's lush and comfy. So I just need to make sure I keep this all nice and snug, because I have been seeing a lot of little critters floating around, spiders and everything. And the last thing I want, not that I'm bothered like, because I'll wear something on my head, but it's best just to keep it all secure. There we go. That'll be me tonight. The rear of there, let's just have a look, see if it goes properly. Turn yours upside down and then in. I've opened that up for the vent, so I've got plenty of air coming through. As you can see, I've got a couple of little midges in here as well. So hopefully we don't get inundated with them. Otherwise I'll be sitting outside. But yeah, there's loads of little critters in here. That always is in places like this, isn't there? But so all I've got to do now is clear a little spot there. I found a couple of slates, which I'll put on the ground to protect the ground, because there's loads of leaves and bits and pieces. I'll get me my little spade out and I'll dig a little patch there, and then I'll have if I think it's okay to have one, I'll have a small little box fire there. If not, it's not a bother. I've got my heated jacket and I've got a softy to come, not a softy jacket, like my fleecy jacket top to put on as well, and a woolly hat. I'll be quite happy just sitting here chilling out, listen to some very low tunes in a sneaky little place. But that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my light on the top of my bivvy bag, and I'm going to have it so the way it's going to be all night, which is pointing down over. And I'm going to go outside. Oh, I've just hit my stand. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to hide the camera right here and see if we can see any light in it so far. And then later on tonight we'll do the same again, but by night time I'll probably be on red lights. I'm not really sure. I'm in the middle of a woodland. I don't think there's anybody going to be coming through here apart from spooky people. Whoa. So let's have a look and see what it looks like from the outside. Well, there you go. I've got my light on full inside. I've got that bit of scrim in front. You can just see a little bit of light, but obviously as it gets darker it'll stand out more. But it is what it is. It's quite a nice little setup, that, like. Happy days. It looks canny from in here, from out here as well. So yeah, I've just got a couple of little holes to plug just in case it does pour down, which it isn't too bad, like. But there again, I didn't need to really do that one because it's right near the foot, and so is that one. But you can see where they're all being connected, and obviously soil's being put on over the times it's been here. Just seeing something down the bottom there. What was that? But it's starting to get a little bit darker in here now, but not too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a quick drink of water, and I'm just going to come out with my gloves on, that little bucket, and collect loads of little sticks. So I'm already prepared, ready for tonight, just in case I do have a little bush box fire. So tonight, my main meals for tonight is ration packs. Simple, easy. I've got a couple of Jack Daniels with us. I haven't brought 3 out the night, I've just brought 2 out. But not a bad little place. Like I say, if I need to get out of Dodge quick, I can just go straight through there into the open and along and out, back to civilization. So not bad. And plus I've got like a big mound in front of us, loads of big trees, and then I've got loads of trees and that behind us. The track is basically where that sign is, where it says private land, and it comes down here. So if anybody is going to walk down here, they're going to get close, and the only way they're going to come over here for is if they see the light through there, which, if we have a look, yeah, you can see the light, but I could easily cover that up. But if I'm going to have a fire, I need that to be open so it doesn't hold the smoke if the smoke does go in. Keep on hearing something. I don't know where it is. what's going on. Nice and quiet, isn't it? Too quiet. We normally get loads of deer coming up around this area as well, so that's happy days. But anyway, I'm waffling. Next time you see me, I'll probably be sitting chilling out with a Jack Daniels in my hand, because it is now 5:25, so it's time for an alcoholic drink. The only thing I never put out is my little table. I've got a table with us as well, but I'm not sure if I need it really. Right, well, that's my little fire platform, and I've got some bits of wood there, and I've got loads of big sticks there ready to chop up. But I keep hearing, I'm going to turn this light off actually, I keep hearing a voice and a big loud dog barking over there. Now I know there is some houses on that side, so I hope it's just somebody like in the garden or something. But yeah, I was like, oh shit, I hope someone's not coming over here already. I'm gonna get busted already. It's not even 6 o'clock, so I've stopped snapping twigs and that. I'm going to turn my lights off, and I'm just going to sit and listen and see. So, because you just never know, somebody might be out walking the dog at this time of night, just before it gets dark. And yeah, but yeah, it's looking good inside of here. Like, that's a nice little setup, that, like, yeah. Dum 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 dum. Happy days indeed. I'm going to be snug as a bug in a rug in here, like, yeah. Looked at the forecast, looks like there's no rain tonight, so that's happy days. Still haven't had a drink yet, but I'm keeping a lookout. I mean, standing with my head over the parapet isn't going to help. What I should do is, I should get my little net and then just stand here and pretend to be a tree. So I just pretend to be a tree. You can't see us, mate. I'm just a tree. Don't look at me. I'm so shy. But oh hey, them other days, getting all calmed up and that. What a ball's ache getting it all off. But yeah. We'll see how things go. I'm just going to put my netting down there because I don't need it up just yet. And yeah, it's a bit strange this, not building fire pits and putting big tarps up and that, and have been a little bit stealthy. I'm not used to this. I'm used to just coming out and doing whatever I want. Strange. Anyway, I'll need to get this battery charged, so time to get my chargers out. And I'm definitely going to pour myself a drink and just sit and relax and listen. I've got enough wood there for a small little fire later on tonight, and there's loads of branches around, so I can easily drag a hold of them and get them. Anyway, waffle. I don't want to just be a talking video, but there's not much action going to happen, is there, really? Right, well, that's me all properly set up properly now. I've got my table out here. I've got my little club. I'm going to pour myself a Jack Daniels. It's starting to get a little bit chilly now, like. It's about nearly 7 o'clock at night. So, time for my first Jack Daniels. I've just been sitting, chilling, listening. But it's absolutely pitch black, as you can see behind us. I can't see, well, obviously I've got lights in my face, but I can't see absolutely anything. It's not quieting down. There was a bit of deer barking earlier, so they're definitely around. And I think the sensed I was here, so I was like sorting my kit out and things. But I think it's definitely time. Oh, let's just get rid of all that muck. I've got a bit of muck on my cans because I went and dropped it upside down earlier. Well, it doesn't stick in your throat, not sticking in your arse, Jimmy. But definitely time for a Jack Daniels and Coke. And yeah, it's going to be weird sitting I'm going to sit for a couple of hours and see how I do without a fire. The only thing that's cold at the moment is my hand, because I went and put my new black jacket on, my heated jacket, which is lovely and warm just on itself, by itself. So if I start getting really cold, then I'll connect the battery pack, which has still got about 80% on it, and I'll just use that to keep warm the night. I'm not sure if I want to have a little fire, because I think the breeze is actually coming this way, so it'll probably just fill this up with smoking anyway. But I have got an option to go out there and have a fire if I want to. I've got the kit here. I come with a few different bits of kit for different setups. Obviously I've brought a tarp and everything with us as well, so it'll give us all them options. Just watching all the creepy crawlies on the bricks now. There's loads of them, like. But there always is in the woods, isn't there? Right, well, cheers everybody, and welcome to the channel, or you new people that's just watching for the first time. I hope you enjoy it and you end up liking the video and subscribing and leaving a comment. If you do, thank you very much. If you don't, then so be it. Seems like there's a lot of people not subscribing lately and a lot of people unsubscribing, but that's part of the ups and downs of being a YouTuber. Sometimes you get lots of subscribers, sometimes you get a lot of people unsubscribing, and sometimes you get lots of really nice comments, and sometimes you get a lot of shit ones. But this is a place I wanted to camp here a lot of times, but I've just never got round to doing it. I thought, right, while Rooney's up in Scotland, I'll do this, get it out of the way. I walked past it the other day, and I thought, I'm going to camp in there like next week. So here I am. So tonight I'm just eating, I don't know if I've already said it, like, but I've just brought a couple of ration pack meals out and some 3-in-1 tea out of the ration pack as well. I've got nothing spectacular to cook. It's just put it in the gas stove, boil it up for a bit and eat it. I think it's potato wedges and something else, the main meal, and then the meals like this sausage and beans type breakfast one. So, but I must admit, like, I did have something to eat in the house before I come out, so I'm not really that hungry. I didn't come out till after 4 o'clock, so a bit of a late one for me. If I'm out in the woods and I'm doing loads of wood prepping, like, and going for a bit of a yomp, I like to get out earlier. But tonight I knew I was just coming and gonna set up a bivvy bag and just sit and waffle crap all night, which is what's going to be happening. I've got nothing planned to do tonight apart from just sit and relax and chill out, take me time drinking me drink, and hopefully didn't get captured by anybody. But I can't see anybody that's in here now at this time of night when it's pitch black are here for the same reasons as me, camping, walking, or unless there's a security walking around. And if there are, well, I'll be staying for the night because I've started drinking now. I can't drive home. Anyway, I'm going to have another mouthful of this. I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to take a little bit of time out. And yeah, once again, thank you very much everybody that supports the channel. Right, hello everybody. Well, I've just been sitting chilling for the last hour and a bit. Sitting, supping some Jack Daniels, just proper take me time. I put me head torch on. I thought I'd have a quick look around above us and things and see what's going on. And I've seen right above me head, I've got that big beauty sitting there. Look, that's huge. Big spider there. There's a couple of spiders up there. There's another spider hanging up here. I knew there'd be loads of spiders in here. There's another spider, another spider, another spider. I'm going to be getting spiders crawling all over us all neat. The joys of being in bunkers. I just hope they won't kill spiders. No, what's it? Nacrophobia. Is that the same? Oh, I've got my red light on them now. Anyway, nacrophobia. I'm glad I'm not scared of spiders. Like, if you were scared of spiders, you'd be shitting yourself by now, wouldn't you? Because I tell you what, he's a big boy, him. Like, he's had one fly too many, him. Look at him, Jesus Christ. But there's a canny few of them lying around. There was a couple of them climbing up the walls earlier on. Obviously, I've got my bed all nicely secluded. What do you call it? Fastened away. I've got the bottom of the bed rolled up actually, just so it gives us more of a footprint to sit on and stretch my legs. But yeah, I'm just sitting supping at Jack D's. This lantern is amazing. Like, you can put it any height you want. I've just got a nice row. I'll just turn my light off a second. Watch this. Watch. So it's still lighting up all my little area that I need to see. And then I've got my head torch for whatever else I want to do. Obviously I don't want a big bright light going outside, so you know, so I was just looking around with a red torch. Obviously I'm not going to be going all stealthy wealthy, you know what I mean. I think I'm trying to put me a big light on now. Well, not big light, but a light. There we went. Ooh, bright lights. But yeah, I'm just sitting chilling, listening to some music, looking at my phone. Not much else to do. I'm not building anything. I'm not cooking anything major. I don't even know what time it is. I haven't even checked my YouTube channel yet, like, see what's going on. What time is it now? Oh, so my video started at 6 o'clock tonight. I think it was the one where I go out chilling. I chill out at camp, but I'm also doing like looking at new bits of land on the permission. It was amazing that, like. But it's definitely getting a little bit chillier here, so I've actually got the firebox stove out, and I think I'm going to put it on later. See how it goes. Get a nice. I think I might go out with a torch and go and get a few more branches, get me little saw out, and then I'll just sit and prep loads of little bits of wood off camera. I might even do a little time lapse, you never know. And I think I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna have a fire. Right, well, time to get a little fire going. I'm actually sitting on top of my burger, and it's actually really comfortable, and I'm gonna be close. I tried doing a little bit of time lapse, but you know, nowadays it looked absolutely crap. So I've snapped loads of twigs up. I've got loads of bigger bones. I've got a big branch there to saw up and everything, but you know what it is, I just can't be arsed. So I'm just gonna have a small little fire, see how long it lasts. See if it draws any attention to us, but just using one of these little Twizzlers. I've got some wood in the box already, so I'm just going to let this build up. Now, I'm not sure how much you can see of this, but yeah, it should get the bits of wood going if I use the correct little bits. I'm just going to put some in. Snap some of these up a little bit, and obviously the fire will spread down over as well as up over. I'm just going to put my lighter in my pocket so I don't lose it, and we'll see how this goes. But the smoke seems to be going straight up away from the entrance. I'm not bothered if it comes into it'll get rid of some of the little bugs. But yeah, I think I'll just be quite happy sitting here, me. On this, it's quite comfortable, and then I can just keep snapping twigs up. Yeah, so there you go, one little firebox stove going, and it's nice and safe as well. I've raised it up off the ground. It's on top of a big massive slate, like a roof slate, old-fashioned type. I'm just going to get a quick drink of me drink while we've got that going. Oh, hey, amber nectar of the gods. Quick drink, bring me little light, put it on full extension, turn it a little bit. These are great little lights, these, when you do start pressing loads of different buttons. See, it's all doing all the flashing because I'm pushing all the buttons in. There we're gone. Happy days. You can hear some wild birds out there as well. Yeah, so hopefully that's lit up the area a little bit. Come and get the camera. Lean over me fire, try not to burn myself. But I am just sitting on the top of my burger, and it's just got a what do you call it? A tarp in and a few bits and pieces like cordage and that. But there we go. I've got the bush box. Never used this for years, but it's ideal for little things like this. And there's my little bowl full of loads of little twigs, and then I've got branches up there if I want to saw them up. Now I did bring my big saw just in case, but for little confined areas I brought my little pocket boy as well. Really great little saws, these, like fit in your pocket, hence pocket boy. And they come in this little hard case plastic container to keep it clean and safe. But yeah, aye, that's nice, having a nice little fire, the nice smell of smoke. Right, I tell you what, this is really comfortable. It's just as good as being on a normal chair. The only thing is with this ground, it's a bit winky wonky, and stretch and get me drink. But I love the smell of little fires. Well, I love the smell of fire, especially when you're in the woods. But yeah, that's going well. Going well. Sorry, camera action everywhere, but I've got rocks, tables, all sorts of shit going on. There you go, you can see the fire as well now, and me. So that's a win-win situation for you lot, isn't it? Yeah. Battery's dying on this already again. There. Just warm my hands up. My body's nice and warm, my hands are cold. But I don't want a big raging fire in any way, do I really? Just a nice little firebox. I sit here, pick a bit of wood up, put it on the top, let it burn. Happy days. Try and get them a little bit like that so they actually go into the firebox itself, like, you know what I mean? I don't want them like snapping and falling into the bush. Anyway, cheers everyone. A significant life, just where it was needed. Right, well, as you can see, I've got my BCP cup on top of my bush box, and it's got me meal in it. It's 9:30 at night, so I've just been sitting chilling. I've got me second Jack Daniels on the go as well, which is just down there. And yeah, sorry about all the different camera angles. It's got me little plastic lid on top of it. But yeah, as you can see, it's pitch black inside. Woo-wee, bright light. Right, the flames are going quite well on the fire. Hopefully not too much where it melts me food bag, but I don't think it will, like. But yeah, I'm really enjoying being in here. Like, it's nice and relaxing. The only thing is, there's absolutely millions and millions, well, not millions and millions, but there's absolutely tons of spiders. I'm not a one that's frightened of spiders, but I'm just glad I've got a zipped up bivvy bag, because some of them are big spiders. And yeah, but that's what happens when you sleep in places like this, and anyway, isn't it? But I've got some potato wedges in spicy sauce, or something like that it is. And then there's this little sachet, which is called sambal or something like that. You just put that in, it's a little bit of extra heat. So I'm going to put them in it, that in as well, mix it all in. Probably deep dancing the flaming arseholes tomorrow morning, like, never mind. But I'm enjoying just out relaxing. I'm just listening to more music, and every now and again I put a couple of posts up on Instagram, Facebook and that. And I think I'll be looking at probably chilling out later on for the last couple of hours and watch a couple of YouTube videos. That's the type of thing I like to do when I'm out. What do you do when you are out camping? Obviously, if you're out on a solo, you've got to make your own entertainment. But when you're with other people, like when I'm out with Rooney, I didn't even touch me. Well, I did a couple of posts and that's it. But I didn't watch YouTube videos and things like that, because me and Rooney have a right old laugh and we just take the piss out of each other and that. But when I'm by myself, I catch up on all me like messages and things like that, and just sit and chill, listen to music at the same time as having a drink. And yeah, I just love being out. It's not mega cold. I haven't even had to put this jacket heater on yet. I don't think it warrants it in any way. It's the jacket is doing the business on its own without the power bank being on. Oh, happy days, like, because this thing here is just way of a fin. It's more of a, it's just to protect this, the out there, this, what is it, a soft shell jacket. It's just to protect that, really. But yeah, it's just good to be out, and I'm glad I finally come out and done this. I've walked past this so many times and thought, oh, that'd be a great place to camp. So hopefully the video is good enough for you to watch. Well, food's been boiling away for quite a while now, so I think it's time to get it off the fire and let's have a taste of it and see what it's like. Potato wedges and spicy sauce from a British Army ration pack. I'll get it out of the pot and then I'll let you see what it looks like, and I'll tell you what it tastes like in 2 seconds. Right, well, there we go. That's me meal done. So this is a spicy sausage and potato wedges. So what I'm going to do is, I've got my little carving knife out so I can slash it. Well, you've got the rip point going from there to there, which gives you a big long depth one. But what I do, if you've watched my channel before, I always like to slice the top off, because it gives you a better chance of getting into the food, and also it stops you getting food all over your fingers when you can cut it off, that is. Now this will be picked up with me cans and everything, and I'll get sorted out. It's a little bit warm, that, so what I'm going to do is, before I burn this other hand, I'm going to put my glove on, and I'm just going to put a light on so I can see what I'm doing. Right, I've got a spork here, so before I put anything else into it, I'm going to have a look and see, and just looking inside of it, it looks really good. So you've got like potato wedges, obviously the steam and everything's going to be knackered up, but I've got potato wedges, and there's loads of like sausage and other bits and pieces. So I'm going to take a little bit of the sauce first. Oh, do you know what it is? That's really nice, that. Let's try one of these potato wedges and let's see if they're done properly. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I don't know if I want to put anything else in it, because it might spoil it. There's a little bit of the sausage meat. Do you know what it is? I wish they made this type of... I'm going to turn my headlight off. No, it is. I wish they had made these types of meals when I was serving, because I would have loved something like this. Look at that, man. Potato wedges, sauce, like there's tomato and all sorts of stuff in there, and like obviously sausage meat. Tell you what, let's put that down a second. Let's have a look at this. Take my glove off. So this is some sort of spice, I think it is. That was a strange noise coming from up there. But I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to squeeze a little bit on my finger. If it's open. Oh, that's it. I just want to taste it before I put it in the food. Oh, Jesus. I'm not so sure that's a fire, if that's something up above. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to risk it for a biscuit, and I'm going to squeeze that all into there. Why not? There's not much of it coming off the packet, like. It's like as if it's getting stuck. So it's all on my fingers now. Let's put that down there. And I'm going to get that off my fingers onto the spork. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's got a bit of a hit. And I'm just going to mix it in. Obviously that's a lot more spicier. I'll put my glove on now because holding this packet, it's bloody warm that. Ooh, yeah, that's burning my hand. Whoosh. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a taste of it with all that spicy stuff in. Yeah. I definitely recommend putting that in. It was really nice with it. Without it, I mean. But it's a lot nicer with it. Yeah, happy days. The potato wedges are really nice as well. That's a good concoction, that. Yeah. Really nice. And then wash it down with, hopefully, no spiders, no flies or anything in me Jack Daniels. And if there is, it's extra protein, isn't it? And I'm going to get this food before it gets too cold. See you later. Right, well, good morning everybody. I can't believe it. I went to bed about 11 o'clock last night. It's now 7:30 in the morning. It is freezing. I slept with my big black jacket on last night. Obviously I took my trousers and that off, put my black jacket on with that sleeping bag was perfect. I was nice and toasty, but I've had a lot of condensation inside here the day, like last night I mean. So let's see if we can get in, have a look. To move my chair and that. But as you can see, that a lot of condensation. When I touch the roof and that, it's absolutely soaking. Sleeping bag is okay though. It's not wet. Well, it's got a little bit of dampness on the top here, as you can see. But apart from that, it's okay. But I tell you what, my hands are freezing. You can definitely tell the winter's coming. But yeah, perfect sleep last night. Obviously I woke up about 3 or 4 times, like, still a great sleep. Some wacky weird dreams though, really wacky weird dreams. But anyway, because this is a predominantly dog walking area, I'm not going to hang around. Like, my wife will be like, what was the point in going out if you're coming home so early? But as you can see, it's freezing. My hands are cold. But I'll just have to make sure that I keep hearing funny things. But last night, perfect in here. But I'll have to make sure that I air out all my stuff properly today, get it all hung up and get it dried out properly. Condensation, be a nightmare. But this is one of the things, and urban stealth camping in a woods that's got a big built-up area around it. You get lots of background noises and things, and obviously, like I say, I'm just off the track where all the dog walkers come. So yeah, I enjoyed it last night. The firebox, I just let it die out actually. I've still got a load of wood underneath that little tub. what I'll do is I'll just scatter that and put everything back to normal, get packed up. I'm not even hungry. I've got that sausage and beans boiling in the bag. I'm just going to have a quick drink of water and get packed up, to be quite honest. There's nothing to keep us here really, apart from sitting being cold and potentially getting captured by a dog walker. If I was in my own woods, then happy days, I could just hang around for as long as I want. But when I'm here, I've got houses about 300 metres that way from us. And last night I could hear the dogs barking and things, so got potential for them to come out. So I'll get packed away in that, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, well, that's me all done, and I'm leaving the scene. There we go, left as it is. I'll just put a quick picture up on the screen of the inside, put it all back to normal, all the leaves covering everywhere. But yeah, look at the sunshine coming through. Seen a few deers just before, but just put my sign up so I didn't knock it. Yeah, look at that. It's a glorious day of the day. Look at that sunshine. Wish I had got a sunset now. That would have been a nice fitting to an end of a video, wouldn't it? But that's me all packed up and on my way out. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Obviously I had a lot of condensation in my bivvy bag because of the changes in temperature. But I know for a fact there's a load of deer down here because I've just seen them before. I tried to get them on shot like, but no good. But yeah, I enjoyed that, something different. I want to be doing different things on the channel, not just going to my bushcraft camp all the time, you know. It'll get a bit boring for you lot, and it definitely gets a bit boring for me. As much as I love it, I have an abundance of places to camp in there, and I'm going to start looking at recceing the place properly and start setting up some different types of camps, as well as going to different places and doing different types of camping as well. I mean, when you want to get out and do a few hot tent camping, I've got a brilliant hot tent, big enough for me and Rooney, that I got sent last year, and I've just never got around to using it, and it's such a shame. Haven't even tried it out yet. But anyway, thank you very much everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay, stay tuned, and welcome to all new subscribers, by the way. It's took a little bit of a pick up again. It'll probably drop off again by the end of the week. that's the format my channel's got at the moment. I gain about 5 or 6 subscribers and lose about 10 or 20 subscribers. So obviously I'm doing something wrong. Hopefully doing all these different types of things will pick it up again. But either way, as long as me and people that watch me videos every week are enjoying it, that's all that matters to me. And what matters to me is me getting out and doing things I want to do and what things I enjoy doing. All right, so stay tuned. Don't forget, if you've liked this video, please like, comment and subscribe. All right, I always get back to people that comment to us. Sometimes a bit longer than normal, but you never know. Whoop, I've just lost my balance there. But I'm going to surprise the wife by going home really early and have some breakfast, take my dogs out for a walk, sort my kit out, and then I've got the full day to do whatever the wife wants to do, because we're both off work. So brilliant. See you later, everyone. I'm a waffler. I love waffling, and apparently you like listening. So there's going to be plenty of it. See you later. Ducks. Perfect. Hope I got that. Quackers them lot. Quackers. See you later.